So a quick little public service announcement to the disc golf community in reference to course etiquette and something specific involving course etiquette. For people who aren't aware, disc golf has been heavily centered in suburban areas, meaning it was only really available to a certain demographic of people. In those years and years of a certain demographic of people playing, there's a certain comfort level and some practices that get accepted as the norm that are okay with that particular demographic of people. But when you start to expand the sport into different demographics of people, a lot of these things are not seen the same way. So specifically, for one example, I've had on more than one occasion my disc be covered with dirt. Both of these times, there was nothing I could do. One of them, everybody on my card did yell for, and it was blind. So we knew it was going in the area, and we all yelled for, but we're right near one of the busiest streets in San Francisco. So apparently they didn't hear us. The other time was during a tournament, and my disc flared way to the left and apparently came close to a group of people, but there was no way I could see anybody over there. There was no angle on people even being over there. And in both of these occasions, I walked up to my disc and it was covered in dirt. The first time it happened during that tournament, they had already gone, so they had never even said anything. The second time it happened was during a weekly, and we caught up to these people. And I asked the guy, playing dumb, like I'm new to this because I wanted to make a point, asking him, is this a accepted practice in the disc golf community? Is this something that you do? Because you never know what's happening. You never know why something like that would happen. 99% of the time, people are not trying to hit somebody else with their disc, obviously. So when I approached this group and I said, what's up with that? It was the whole, oh, well, it almost hit us and you guys didn't yell for. Well, first of all, we did yell for. All of us yelled for. You just didn't hear it. Secondly, you don't know who you're fucking with when you do stuff like that. There's a lot of new people coming to play this sport. And I was explaining to this individual, if I bring my friends who are new to this sport out here and something like that happens to their disc, these individuals are liable to get slapped. Something will happen to them. People don't know who they're fucking with. This might be cool with like little friends in your little circle, but in public spaces, that's like some deep disrespect and beyond. So I would advise people to let this little thing go. Covering people's discs with dirt, let that go. First of all, it's childish. Second of all, you don't know who you're fucking with. Another thing that I heard happen recently was in our park, a disc from a blind area almost hit somebody. Like I said again, 9 times out of 10, this is not on purpose. People are not out there trying to hit other people. So if something like that does happen, it's an accident. Well, in this case, this individual who almost got hit picked up the disc and threw the disc. Now, in that situation, whether they called for or not, it doesn't matter. Like I said before, you do not know who you're fucking with. And as the sport grows, you're going to be introduced to a whole different demographic of people who are not going to play these little childish ass games like that. That's some very disrespectful shit, to cover somebody's disc with dirt and to throw their disc. Like I said, you never know what kind of day these people are having. You never know what kind of people you're messing with. People will fuck you up. You don't know who you're fucking with. So if you agree or understand where I'm coming from, either share this or create a little discussion on this topic and start addressing these little childish practices that are accepted. Like I said, when I approached this individual, it was just like, hey, come on, guy, we all fuck up. No, I didn't fuck up. I yelled for, you didn't hear it, we all yelled for, and you commenced to do some childish shit to my disc. Fuck you. Anybody else in my friends and family circle, they would have slapped dude just out of principle. You just don't know who you're messing with. And as far as like throwing other people's discs like that, like I said, that's even worse in so many cases. What are these people like? You have no idea. You never know. So it might be like a cool, like all disc golfers are cool, like little like circles and all this, but you're still dealing with reality. So as a warning, realize that you're dealing with people in the world before you get on your high horse of this is disc golf and this is a disc golf course. No, this is the world first. Then it's a disc golf course.